My sister went crazy after I changed my wedding dress to red. I'm getting married to my fiancé Raj in a couple of months. We are having a traditional lavish Indian wedding, which has been a dream of mine since childhood. I grew up in a mixed household. My father is Hindu and my mother is Christian. While we celebrated both, I've always felt more connected to my father's Hindu traditions. My sister Sarah is also getting married around the same time. She identifies more with our mother's Christian faith and is planning a traditional Christian wedding. Recently, Sarah approached me, expressing concerns that our weddings being close together might overshadow hers, especially since mine is more extravagant and involves multiple days of celebration. She asked if I could tone down my wedding, postpone it, or even make it a fully Christian ceremony. I told her I understand her concerns, but I've been planning this wedding for over a year, and it means a lot to me to have it the way I've always imagined. I also pointed out that our cultural backgrounds are different, and both weddings will be special in their own ways. Additionally, postponing my wedding would be a huge inconvenience and financial burden, given the extent of preparations and bookings already in place. Our wedding dates are 3 weeks apart. We have separate guest lists, though there is some overlap with close family and mutual friends. My mother is siding with Sarah and believes I should change my wedding to a fully Christian ceremony, or at least incorporate significant Christian elements. My father, on the other hand, supports my decision and believes we should both have the weddings we want. Sarah was very upset and accused me of being selfish and not caring about her feelings. My mother has been constantly criticizing my decision, and even threatening not to attend unless I change it. She's also been calling extended family to persuade them to side with Sarah. Now I feel torn. I don't want to hurt my sister or cause a family rift, but I also don't want to sacrifice my dream wedding. For context, I'm not in her bridal party just like she isn't in mine. No one is helping with my wedding costs. I inherited a lot from my father and gave my sister 40% of it. I would have had my wedding earlier, but a priest checked our horoscopes and gave us a date almost a year later. I've talked to all my vendors, and although they didn't originally offer password protection, they agreed after I found out my mom tried to change my bridal lehenga and decor behind my back. My wedding is large, my side alone has about 1,700 guests, and the total is around 3,600. I'm accommodating guests with help from my in-laws. I inherited a large, old mansion with about 100 rooms, and the rest are booked in resorts. My sister didn't coordinate her guest list as much. She mostly sent invites and told people to spread the word. Update. After all the drama, I went to the bridal shop to change my lehenga from white, which I chose under pressure from my mom, to traditional red. I went with my future mother-in-law and sister-in-law. While we were there, my mother and sister showed up unexpectedly. My mother started creating a scene, calling me ungrateful and disrespectful. Sarah tried to get the shop assistant to switch it back to white, but when that didn't work, she lost her temper. A few days later, Sarah went back to the shop alone and demanded they change my red lehenga. When they refused, she went berserk, grabbing dye and spilling it over multiple lehengas, screaming that if she couldn't have her way, no one would. The staff called the police, and when they arrived, Sarah even threatened them. She was taken into custody for property damage and threatening an officer. Her boyfriend then contacted me, demanding that I pay for her bail and cancel my wedding, saying all of this happened because of me. I refused. As a result, Sarah had to cancel her wedding and sell their car to cover the bail money. Her boyfriend, unable to handle the situation and financial strain, broke up with her.